Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson with a Facebook and YouTube live update on this Wednesday night. That means that we've made it to Hump Day. Hope everybody's had a good week so far now that we've made it through the middle of the week. And looking forward, of course, to the second half of the work week and then hitting the weekend. It's been so quiet here lately. I've had a lot of people come up to me and say, this weather is so much better than what we had last week, which, of course, that's an understatement. But you got to remember there, last week, of course, when we were in the last week of January, I believe it was in the last 10 or 11 days of January, we had more than 2 feet of snow. That was in Kalamazoo. Some areas, of course, got more than that. We had the repeated clippers coming through, giving us just constantly windy days, or just seemingly an endless stream of windy days, a lot of wind, a lot of blowing snow, and then, of course, the very cold air. So by contrast, the weather that we've had lately is really pretty quiet. And I would say, in contrast, I guess I would call it nice as well, certainly compared to what we had during the last 10 days to 2 weeks of the month of January. And, I think a lot of it, I know when looking at the forecast models, when you could see that the winds were not going to be a factor, that's usually a pretty good clue that the weather is going to be somewhat favorable. Whenever we see all the winds showing up in the forecast, that's when usually it's because, especially this time of year, the weather is going to be challenging. And so with that as a marker, as a metric, I can tell you that tomorrow is going to be fairly quiet. Friday is going to be a little bit more active, but not like what we had 10 days ago. Craig, can't wait for the above normal temperatures. They are on the way. Hey, Ethan, all the way from Traverse City. Thanks so much. Thanks for being here. I hope you're being safe as well. So we got some folks coming into the room, so let me squeeze it back here and we'll get going. Got about 11 minutes after 9:12. Just clicked over to 9:12, it looks like. So let me squeeze this back. There we go. And we'll set sail. By the way, for those who are just coming into the room, thank you so much for being here. Much appreciated on this Wednesday night. You see what we have on the docket, what we have on the agenda. The snow will be making a comeback in a couple of rounds. But let me say right off the bat, it's not going to be what we have seen lately when we talk about snow. We've only had a half an inch of snow so far this month. I know we're only 4 days into it, but still, compared to the way that we ended the month of January, that's rather impressive. Carrie, hello to you in Three Rivers. Thanks for being here. Thanks for checking in. So it looks like the snow will be making a comeback, but like I said, I want to underline and put in all bold that it is not going to be the heavy snow like we had last week. Headed to Florida for a quick weekend tomorrow night. That is wonderful. I'm jealous getting out of here to go down to the Sunshine State. And by the way, beating the cold air that they had, because, typically when it gets so cold down there as it was the last couple of days, they rebound pretty quickly with sunshine and warm temperatures. That's the difference between, let's say the 42nd latitude versus, we'll say the 33rd or the 32nd latitude, or even the 26th or 27th latitude. Richard, very cold in PA. Had some flurries there today. Thanks for checking in. Jonathan in downtown Hudsonville. Appreciate it. Jerry, always good to see you. Shannon, finally we did get a little sunshine. Ashley, hello to you. And Vicky, Grand Rapids. Is that with a question mark? I would say yes to Grand Rapids. Thanks for being here. If you're talking about making a trip to Grand Rapids tomorrow, I don't think it'll be too bad. Let's get right to it. First, let's talk bus stop forecast for your Thursday off to school with mainly cloudy skies. It is going to be chilly, an overnight low of 12. What's new, right? It's what we've had lately. But I think around noontime and into the afternoon, we have some scattered light snow showers that are going to be popping up with that high temperature in the mid-20s. Again, light snow, but I'm going to show it to you as we go hour by hour. Let's get right to it. For the folks who are there or who are here right now, let's get right to it. Kathleen, hello to you. Joanne, still cold for sure. Jeanette, starry night in Coldwater. Sun and blue sky at 4:30 today. It was really nice. We took a gander at that Coldwater camera there, thanks to the city of Coldwater from the Willowbrook Tower Cam there at I-69, and looked pretty good. Melinda, hello to you in BC. Any winter weather advisory issue? No, I don't believe so. I don't think so with the 2 snows that we have coming up. One possibility would be Friday morning, just because I think we're going to have some wet, slushy type snow coming down just in time for the commute. And it could cause some problems just with the commute. I don't think it's not going to be a heavy duty deal. It just depends on how itchy a trigger finger the folks at the National Weather Service have in Grand Rapids when they want to issue something like that. So maybe, Melinda, but not likely. Not likely. Michael, hello to you. Mike and April in Kalamazoo. Thanks. I'm doing great. Leslie, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Kim, come on. Let's see some 40s. I don't know if we're going to get to there. Not in the near term anyway. Andy, hello to you in Holland. Carla's in West Portage. Sean in Portage as well. Pam, we all need to think spring. Maybe you know what they say, think it and you can make it happen. What is that? Like create your own universe or manifest it or something like that. I don't know. It sounds like something from the Oprah show. Years ago. Pam, Lauren rather. Love the change in warmer weather, the break in the snow. You know, actually today is still colder than average, but I think with the sun, the lack of wind, we'll take it. Dean, hello to you. Karen and Kinderhook, hello. Thanks for the thanks, Vicky. Jim's in Burlington. Jesse in the Berg. Tell the animals all hello. Fern and Faye, and also what's his name? John R. Bacon. Appreciate that too. Beth, hello, and Ryan and Jackson is ready for spring. All right, let's go. We go hour by hour. I'm starting tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock. Notice it's dry. I think the driving conditions should be all right. We're going to be in the mid to upper teens, along the lakeshore, low 20s. By noon, we start to see a little light snow. But notice a couple of things here. I'm going to run it forward to 5. That's not hanging around very long. Got a little bit sticking around the lakeshore there between 5 p.m. tomorrow and 11. But again, I just don't anticipate us seeing any I don't really expect any accumulation. Now, one problem could be that from Thursday night into Friday morning, we could have a little freezing drizzle before that next round of wet snow that arrives Friday morning. So that's what we're looking at here. And again, this is going to be on the lighter side. I don't expect it to be problematic. There could be a little bit of slush here, an inch or so, maybe 2 at the most coming out of this on Friday morning. But I want you to watch how fast it gets out of here. See ya. By noon, it is long gone. So it's not going to be hanging around long. It'll be Friday morning. By noontime, it's gone. And look at this. Our temps are in the lower 30s, you know, earlier in the week. Earlier in the week, the forecast models had us going up to the mid-30s, which would break our string of consecutive days that we are below freezing. It's going to be iffy on Friday, whether we break that string. It's right now, I think as of today, it's at 18. So 19 tomorrow. We're not going to get to freezing tomorrow. 19 tomorrow. If we don't get there Friday, then Friday would be 20, 21, 22, 23. We'll probably go a good 22 days because I think Saturday, Sunday are definitely going to be below freezing as well. Beth, hello to you. Amber in Wyoming. Allison in Pawpaw. Music to your ears. John in Manistee. Always good to see you. Lily, hello to you in BC. Brenda, hello. Thanks so much. Thanks for giving John Ham a pet and John Bacon. That's funny. Thanks, Jesse. I appreciate that. Lori, thanks for the appreciation. And you're very kind. And Amber, same to you too. Allison, bring on spring. Great day in Bloomingdale. Brenda, thanks for that report. Alana, hello to you. And Leonidas. All right. So we got the hour by hour taken care of. Look at these high temperatures. We continue in the blue zone. I mean, nothing but those white bubbles in the blue zone, which means we're below average high temperature. So again, for those of you who haven't seen this or forgotten how to read the graph, basically, the first bold numbers that you see is where our high temperatures were for each of those days. Date, Monday, February 2nd, for example, the high was 25, and that's 7 degrees colder than what's typical. So you can see we have definitely spent some time in the cold zone. We are going to reverse fortunes just a little bit for Friday when we get up to the low 30s. It's going to be iffy as to whether we break freezing. Then it gets colder again for Saturday and Sunday. And next week, I think we're going to be in for some more warmer air. I think you're going to like that. Not warm necessarily, but warmer. Warmer. Lauren, do you think it'll snow or rain on Valentine's Day? We can't do that. Valentine's Day is still a good ways out. Too far out there, Lauren. But right now, I would say, if I had to bet, and I wouldn't, I would say no. But stay tuned on that one. Stay tuned on that one. It does look like it's going to be chilly on Valentine's Day. So we'll continue to keep up with that as we get closer and closer to the day. It's going to be cold for anybody out there who forgets to get something for their special someone. All quiet on live Doppler radar, so we get right to our temps. We are in the 20s for the most part. I got to check that Marshall and Coldwater thermometer to see if that is accurate at 2 and 3 degrees. Just doesn't match everything else that's going on around there, but I'll keep an eye on it. In the meantime, there's not much wind, and so there's not much difference between the air temperature and the wind chill, and that's going to be a factor for tomorrow morning. But then in the afternoon and during the day, Saturday, I think we're going to see a little bit more wind. So here's your your WeatherGuard 7-day forecast. Ben from Charleston, South Carolina. You guys are still digging out down there, huh? I'm sure it's melted. Mr. GR is in the house. Thanks so much for being here, Ben. Hello, George. Hello to you. I missed those rose-colored glasses where you say, good evening, young man. And I think, who are you talking to? Let's see. Connect in Branch County. Hello, Coldwater. Hello, Coldwater. Mr. GR again, hello. And let's see, what do we got? Pam, thank you. I hope you have a great night as well. Christian, where are we with snow totals? We're looking at about 70, 68 to 70. I don't have the exact number, but I know it's right in that ballpark there. That's in Kalamazoo. Other people have had different amounts, but yeah, all around it is snowy for this time of year to be sure. Kathy and Pawpaw. Chris, hey, good to see you in Coopersville. Thanks for checking in. Karen, I missed your comment there. I'm sorry about that. And Sally is here too. Thanks for being here, Sally. Appreciate it. Just glad there's no snow for your birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, belated. Happy birthday to you. I will give you a birthday gift by not singing happy birthday to you. Kaylee, hello to you in Penfield. Thanks for checking in. All right, everybody. There's the 7-day. A little bit of light snow tomorrow afternoon, a little bit of light snow Friday, mainly in the morning. Otherwise, just cloudy skies. Getting a little breezy on Friday, warming up to the low 30s. Then, boom, there go our temperatures back down the other way. Colder, but some sun on Saturday. Air's going to be pretty dry, so it's going to negate or pretty much take out the chance for some lake effect, I think. Could see a few flurries Sunday. And next week, how about this? Next week, how about a run into the middle 30s? Doesn't that sound like the 80s right now? That's for sure. Ceresco, Barry County, checking in. Misty, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Diane, how much snow are we going to get in Battle Creek on Friday? Maybe an inch or two at the most. So not a lot. Not a lot. I don't think you're going to get a lot of snow there out of this, either the Thursday or the Friday snow that's coming through. Let's see. Corinne, how are you? Good evening. Thanks. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. And Doug, hope you're staying warm as well. There's the 7-day. Read them and weep, as they say. I'm going to go ahead and check on out of here. I got 9:23 on the clock. I'll be live in 37 minutes on Arc West, Michigan, live in an hour 37 on the Mothership News Channel 3. Hope to see you in one of those. Tina Hudson in the house. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it very much. Joanne, mid-30s is a heat wave, that's for sure. Yeah, grilling out, right? Timmy, hello to you in BC. Don't forget, I'll be live at 10 and at 11, and also that I am on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson, YouTube, Instagram, X, and Threads at Weatherman Keith, My good buddy Jeff Porter will be here in the morning with live weather updates. He's going to be tracking some of that snow that will be moving in by late morning and into the afternoon. Again, it's going to be on the lighter side, but he'll have the update on that. He's got you again at noon. I pick you back up at 5:30, and 6 on News Channel 3, and then we'll do another Facebook Live tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Hope to see you in one of those as well. Ashley, thank you. Alana, thanks. Hope you have a good evening too. Brenda, appreciate that. Next week's shorts. I don't know about that, but it will feel different, that's for sure. Joanne, thank you so much. I'm feeling great. Ashley, can't wait for the warmer temps next week. I know, won't it be great? Tina, representing Hudsonville. See you at 11, Brenda. Thank you so much, Tim. Loving the sunshine. Ben, let us know when we can return home. If you're safely in the warm South, I can tell you right now, I would definitely not come back up this way until the middle of February at the earliest. You know that though already. Lily, thanks for the thanks and good night to you. Tina, rooting for summer to come on. Appreciate it. Doug, tell Christy hello. Baby goats are coming soon. Tell Tom hello there, Jesse. You know I miss him. Thank you so much. Ron, hello. Diane, thank you so much. Hope you have a good evening as well. And thank you. Thanks so much. I'm happy to be there for Ceresco and Barry County. Thank you, Misty, for that. I really do appreciate it. Ashley taking PTO from work for warmer temperatures. I love it. I love it. Debbie, snow fort weather. Well, as long as the snow's sticking around, right? Brenda, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And Karen, I am doing great. Thank you for being here. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Let's get some good rest. Hey, we made it past hump day. Let's hit Thursday hard. Boom. Then we have Friday and the weekend to go. Thanks again, everybody. Hey, get some good rest. Take care of yourself tomorrow. Be patient with everybody else and also yourself. And if I don't see you tonight on the tube, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Good night.